Mr. President, Eli was approached by TMZ last year. They asked him, who is your dream guest on the show? And he said it was you. I assume you were watching TMZ and felt pressure to come on the show, right?
I have to confess, TMZ is not on my remote, really. But I was flattered when I heard about this, Eli. Thank you very much. The main reason I'm on, though, I think, is actually Cooper. He called me up, and after seeing him on those Caesars ads, I thought, how could I turn him down?
Oh, Coop's never going to be the same after that.
Yeah. Mr. President, a lot of athletes talk about the difficult transition to life after playing professional sports. I'm sure the adjustment had to be difficult for you after being president of the United States. But in this next stage in your life, did you ever think you'd be the warm-up act for Bill Burr?
Listen, this is a highlight of my week, man. What are you talking about? Burr is actually a funny guy. I've enjoyed his specials. Although in one of his Netflix specials, I think he was cracking on Michelle. So he's lucky that she's not on tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta scratch out some of my jokes then. Questions, I guess.
Not a good move. Not a good move. Mr. President, we both had the pleasure of meeting you at the White House. Super Bowl 50 for me, that was a real thrill. Just be honest, who was the better guest?
Well, I have to say that both of you guys were gentlemen. There was some silverware missing after that visit, but we couldn't directly trace it to you. So no, we had a great time. Look, one of the fun things about being president, and there's a lot of stuff that's not so fun, is having a chance to greet world-class athletes, giving them a chance to shine, and it's a lot of fun. Although I will tell you, when you get football teams in, I'm a skinny guy as it is, and then when I'm standing next to some of these linemen, or they're shaking my hands and they got like paws, it does make you feel a little bit small.
I get it.
Mr. President, when we both visited the White House, it was such an incredible honor. But in 2016, when Peyton was there, you did an impression of him. I mean, now, do you normally mock your guests, or is that just a special occasion for Peyton? We might have a video. Do we have a little video?
I mean,
let's
face
listen to this video.
Peyton has just a signature, Omaha vibe that you can't avoid. You want to do what he does, right? There's a reason why there's so many people who imitate him, because
here it is.
There's something about that whole cadence that he's got that is unique.
It is.
And let's face it, he's made a lot of cash in advertising off that thing, so it's worked for him.
Let's hear it. I want to hear this. I can't remember this.
Omaha. 44's Mike.
That's pretty good.
Bags, Montana.
He went with the mic point and the inside zone audible. I forgot about that, Mr. President. Good stuff.
I had it.
Speaking of welcoming NFL teams, you're on record saying the 85 Bears were the best team ever. You welcomed them to the White House in 2011. Tell me the truth. Did you feel guilty because you had Aaron Rodgers and the Packers there earlier that year, and that's why you had the Bears?
It was hard having the Packers and having to be nice to them. But now, look, I moved to Chicago. I'm not a Chicago native. You guys know that. I moved to Chicago in '85, right? So you show up in this city, and you've got this team that captures everybody's imaginations, and the fact that they never got their White House due, I figured, what's the point of being president if you can't make up for that?
I love it.